this with me for a moment. Jesus Christ is the Son of the living God, the Savior of the world, the Lord of lords and the King of kings. Yet he lived his life in a very narrow strip of place. From his birthplace in Bethlehem up to Caesarea Philippi in the Mount Hermon area in the north is a span of only about 110 miles. That was the north-south boundaries of Jesus' life, 110 miles. From east to west, the Mediterranean being on one side and the area of Gadarenes, you remember the story of the wild man of Gadarenes, which would have been on the eastern side, that comprised an area of only about 40 miles. Jesus lived his entire life in a span of 110 miles by 40 miles. And the only time that we are told in scriptures that he did anything but walk in that space was on Palm Sunday when he rode a donkey into the city of Jerusalem to fulfill prophecy in Zechariah. Jesus lived in a small space. He generally walked with his disciples wherever they needed to go. Friends, I find that one of the greatest dangers to the spiritual depth of my life is the speed of my life. We don't even understand how fast our lives are going. We've become conditioned to fast. But yet, Jesus lived a simple life, and he walked from place to place with his disciples. So, for the next several weeks, up through Easter Sunday at the end of March, we're going to walk with Jesus and listen to his words in the Gospel of John. The major part of that is going to be when we look at the 7 I am statements of Jesus. Jesus made these 7 declarations in the Gospel of John. I am the light of the world. I am the way, the truth, and the life. All of those things. We're going to take a look at each one of them, give a week to each one of them, and also take a look at 3 other passages. But we're going to walk. We're going to go slow so that we can take it in and we don't miss things because we're going too fast. So I invite you to a slow walk with Jesus for the Easter season. Sometimes we call that the Lenten season, but it's the lead up to Easter and the celebration, the resurrection of Jesus Christ. We're going to take a slow walk with Jesus, the Word who became flesh and dwelt among us. Please join us.